Hey guys, thanks for checking out this clip of Anatomy of the Church and State. Be sure to catch the full episode on Rumble or ChristiansForLiberty.com. Links are in the show description. But you had mentioned in your answer there, men leading the church. So kind of like you touched on it a little bit. What is the definition of biblical masculinity in your opinion?
Oh wow, that you put me on the spot on that one.
It brought to me. You were talking about like leadership and
Yeah,
I'm like, and there's a lot of. I saw one of your tweets. You had mentioned that there's a lot of soy in Christian men these days, and I think I would have
I was
quadruple
one of
liked
those
that
tweets.
tweet.
I was one of those tweets. Was like maybe I shouldn't have sent that tweet out,
Maybe a
but
little too much passion in there, right? But I think that is a huge problem where it's like we're getting a little soft. And
no,
what?
I think biblical masculinity models the person of Christ, right? So you have to look at who Jesus was, and I think also you can look at some of the heroes of the faith to look at what masculinity is.
Mhm.
But masculinity really is not a biblically it's not a top down leadership style. Christian leadership is bottom up.
Mm.
So Christian leadership is death to self, understanding that I'm a slave to Christ, Romans chapter 6. And for the very purpose of what? For loving and shepherding his flock. So a biblically masculine person, a pastor, is going to be somebody, but I would say even husband, Christian man, is somebody who knows that dying to self is the call to follow Jesus. And that death to self involves then the focus on serving others and loving others, helping to meet their needs, not their wants, but their needs, right? And
Right.
um, having the maturity also to be disciplined in hearing from God. And the only way, in my theology, the only way you hear from God is reading his word. Now, you can pray as well. And I believe God also gives us a sense of things, but it's through the word that he confirms the direction he wants you to go. It's all there from the first page of scripture to the very last page of scripture. God has been very clear about what it looks like to represent him
Mhm.
and what it looks like when you're not representing him. So there's a biblical illiteracy right now, even in the church, that is stunning to me. And we can go into some of the reasons why if you want, but until men get in their Bibles and study the scriptures and apply the scriptures into their lives, their marriages, their parenting, and their ability to lead and inform the church is going to be severely hampered.